I think you only love me cause I'm poppin'. This a layup, this a rebound, then it's Rodman. Tyson with the fade, not the hair, my hands rockin'.
AT&T and Uverse. But that ain't cool. I know one's cool. It's the Wayz verse. I'm your boy OG Tim Wilson. I'm here with my boys Big Ed and your host Wayz and Wes. We come to the Wayz verse to find out what is the greatest album of all time. Last time we did this, we did movies, and now we're doing albums. And man, I want to know what the greatest album is, and I'm afraid that I have one that's not on here. It belongs on here, man. There's an album that came up through my disappointment that is not here, and the name of the album is Escape. Anybody want to guess the group?
I'm gonna say Escape.
Escape.
No.
Whoa. Okay.
Houdini.
Oh, who Joe gave a 75?
You know what? Just for that, they deserved a 60.
Oh, wow. Wow. The disrespect that has been shown to old school hip hop today. Hey, y'all better, as in the words of this comedian that I seen on Facebook, y'all better come get this nigga.
Anyway, man, Wayz, what we doing?
Man, look, we got the tournament. So in this first little bit, we're gonna knock out the first two rounds. We're taking care of groups. Bracket 1. This first bracket of groups. So if you guys don't know, I know you two know, but for you guys viewing us, don't know, the groups bracket is groups albums.
Hold on, we got to go over something from last week.
What's that?
The poll.
Oh yeah.
Hey, all your nephews just said, bruh, don't never do that shit again right there.
All right. Damn. I was hoping that the polls had changed, but it didn't. All right. So here's the deal. 1999 won.
By a landslide.
Landslide. Like, badly won. It's kind of scary how strong that was.
I was shocked.
Me too. Me too.
I was shocked. I was expecting Michael Jackson to win, Off the Wall to win. But I thought it would be close.
Yeah, no, it was not close.
It was a landslide. I was like, holy smokes.
Yeah.
So yeah, Prince 1999 moves on to the Elite Eight for the greatest album of all time tournament.
I like it.
Which I guess none of us could really be upset about because
I'm not, because I voted for 1999. I mean, I would have voted for 1999 personally. Tough call for me, but I would have went 1999. I mean, 1999 was a double album, man. A lot of people forget that. That motherfucker had a whole lot of fucking good songs on it.
Yeah. I thought Off the Wall was just a little bit better.
Man, you thought wrong.
Yeah.
You thought the Wizard of Oz was better than the Wiz. So, you know, good. What do you know?
What am I doing? All right. Now before we actually...
We only got one vote more than Wizard of Oz.
But the Wizard of Oz got a goose egg though.
Yeah.
Even you voted against it. All right. Look,
Against Cameo, Word Up.
All right. Now, let's start this show off with a toast to ourselves because we're the shit and they're not.
Cheers, fellas.
Cheers. And ladies and gentlemen, please just deal with me tonight. I started drinking well before the show.
he evidently started drinking well before he voted on them damn groups last week.
Look. All right, so look, you know what, let's just get it started. We're going to start with OG this week. We're going to go clockwise. So it goes OG, Big Ed, and then myself. Let's get these first two rounds knocked out. And then we'll come back to it.
I'm rapid fire tonight.
Rapid fire? Let's get it.
I'm rapid fire tonight, man. I'm rapid fire. I'm ready.
All right. First matchup, we have Head to the Sky, New Edition versus New Edition.
I'm gonna go.
Hold on.
Sorry.
I saw that microphone raising.
Which one? New Edition. That's just New Edition. That's their first album.
Yeah, self-titled.
And then Head to the Sky has what on it?
Let me double check because I did not put that in.
I'm gonna go with the New Edition. I'm going with the original.
Oh, that's Earth, Wind, and Fire. Head to the Sky.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, okay, no, I'm going with Earth, Wind, and Fire. Head to the Sky. Keep your head to the sky. That makes more sense. I'm going.
I'm gonna go with New Edition. New Edition.
I'll be honest, I am not familiar with this Earth, Wind, and Fire album. So I'm gonna have to go with New Edition as well. New Edition will be moving on here.
Everyone my age or older just cut the show off.
All right. Next up, Big Ed, started with you. We have Cameo, Word Up against The Doors. The Doors.
Oh, The Doors.
I'm going to go with Word Up.
Not even close. I'm going Cameo.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I don't hear myself. Oh, there I go. Now I hear myself.
All right. Next up, we got Street Survivors versus Gap Band 3. I am going to have to go with Gap Band 3. OG?
Gap Band.
Big Ed?
What the hell is Street Survivors?
I have no idea.
I didn't put it there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Gap Band on that one.
How did that even get in? And nobody knows.
Oh, Leonard Skinner. That was more than likely Big Ed.
Oh,
okay. Now, see, yeah, you got to say the group with the album too.
I only got so much space to write these down, so I just put the album if I can't put the artist as well.
Because a lot of these you don't know the album unless you know the group.
All right. Next up, we have Nirvana, Nevermind, up against What Time Is It by The Time.
who's on?
You.
What time is it?
I knew he was gonna go with The Time. I'm also going to go with the time.
God damn you, fucker. I just knew you were going Nirvana with me. Because I'm going Nirvana. I don't care. In my opinion, that was a better album.
That's not
even close.
The Nirvana, that's not the one with Teen Spirit on it, is it?
It is.
No. It is?
It is.
Not even close.
Yeah, then no.
Wild and Loose, 777-9311. Come on, man. That's not even close.
No, the time.
Miss me with that.
All right. Give me a second here.
Gigolos Get Lonely too. Come on, man. Miss me with that shit.
All right. So, Big Ed, starting with you.
Yep.
News of the World by Queen. Or There's a Riot Going On by Sly and the Family Stone.
There's a riot going on. Sly and the Family Stone.
News of the World, Queen. Hands down.
Sly and the Family Stone.
Hands down.
Okay. Oh. All right. Starting with me here. Dark Side of the Moon against Metallica's The Black Album.
Dark Side of the Moon.
I said starting with me.
Dark Side of the Moon.
I thought you said starting with Big Ed.
No, starting with me.
Oh, my bad. Pink Floyd made Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Metallica, The Black Album.
It's on you, OG.
I hate to do it, but I'm going Metallica, The Black Album.
Damn. I'm going Dark Side of the Moon.
We know you said that already.
Right.
My bad, Big Ed.
It's all good.
Because
I know I talked out of turn, but that's because I thought he said it was on me.
But unfortunately for me, Pink Floyd got one album that I would put in the conversation, and it's not that one.
All right, I'm trying to figure out this one because I know I didn't put this on here. Mega Brain.
Maggot Brain?
Maggot. Ooh, shit, I spelled that wrong. Maggot Brain up against Motor Booty.
God damn, that's Parliament against Funkadelic. That's the same damn band. How we end up with Parliament against Funkadelic? Is it on me?
Yep.
So Maggot Brain is an excellent album with the song Maggot Brain, which is the greatest guitar solo of all times. And then you've got the whole song. It's a guitar solo. It's it's literally is when it was in the concerts. If what they would do, it would be how the band took a break and did a wardrobe change. The guitar player would just step up front and start playing, and the band would leave the stage, and he would just do Maggot Brain, and the drummer would come back out when it came to his part, and then the whole band is gone, nobody on the stage but guitar player until the song was over, and then they would come back and do it. Phenomenal. Also had a classic Cosmic Slop. One of my favorite concert songs by them as well. It has concert favorites. That's what Maggot Brain has. Concert favorites. When they go to concert, you love the Maggot Brain album songs more than anything else they do. But as far as records and albums, it was just the most ingenious. One of the most ingenious album themes of all times was the Motor Booty Affair, which had Aqua Boogie. For those that don't know, the big hit on it was Aqua Boogie, where they did. It was supposedly an album recorded underwater. So the whole thing had to do with being underwater from beginning to end. Mr. Wiggles the Worm. These are my ladies, Giggles and Squirm. You have DJs of the affair, but we'll be getting down underwater and won't be coming up for air. Well, George Clinton was the genius. So the whole album was about it, was this underwater affair. That's why Aqua Boogie, when you understand that, Aqua Boogie makes more sense. So I'm as far as the better album, just as an album, I'm going with the Motor Booty Affair. But man, live concert, I want to hear all the shit from Maggot Brain. That's the shit that's gonna drive the crowd. Wow. The Maggot Brain shit kills the shit that shit. I'm telling you, that's the shit. But unfair battle, man. I hate that Parliament went up against Funkadelic right here in the first round, but I had to tell both stories because one of my my favorite group of all times is Parliament Funkadelic. It's just they're just icons, no doubt about it.
So OG, you're going with Funkadelic.
I'm going with Parliament. Parliament is the Motor Booty Affairs Parliament.
Well then,
plus, Overton Lloyd drew the Parliament album, the Motor Booty Affair album, and plenty other albums after that. But that was the first one Overton Lloyd did. Big up to Overton Lloyd. His brother David Lloyd and I used to be in the band together. Still a close friend of mine. So yeah, Overton drew that album, did that album cover, drew that album cover, and created Sir Nose.
Okay, so you're going with Parliament Motor Booty Affair.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with Funkadelic and Maggot Brain, because I'm a stoner, and we like that stoner music.
And that's a stoner music. That's a stoner music classic right there.
Now I will say, at first I was going to give OG an opportunity to make a second pick for me on this, but then he said Aqua Boogie. I recognize Aqua Boogie, so I'm going to go with Motor Booty as well.
The Motor Booty Affair. He just put Motor Booty, but it's actually called the Motor Booty Affair.
Because Motor Booty sounds so much funnier.
It's Motor Booty Affair.
That sounds so much more correct. And we do
Motor Booty when you shake your rump, the Motor Booty when you fall.
We got to kind of get it correct on the show.
My so high. I love Parliament Funkadelic, man. That was just my introduction to the world of music. Parliament changed my life.
All right,
that's actually what surprised me is that bro ain't up on a lot more Parliament and Funkadelic than he is.
I'll be honest. I've been meaning to actually start listening to a lot more.
So I'll help you out. There's a double CD called by Parliament. It's a Parliament double CD, the Parliament's greatest hits. One of the greatest compilations of albums. It doesn't have any of the Funkadelic stuff. That's the problem. But it's just Parliament. But it still is worth every penny. Now there's a shorter one called The Bomb, P-Funk The Bomb, and it's all Parliament. They don't really have the Funkadelic's greatest hits, but it's a lot of Parliament greatest hits out there because they were Parliament first.
See, for me, all my stoner music has always been either Jimi Hendrix or it's usually either Jimi Hendrix or it'll be AC/DC.
Now, okay, I want to put this out.
Or Miles Davis.
I want to put this out there. All right. Me and my brother, we had the exact same dad, but we didn't grow up together, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the person that I learned about Parliament and Funkadelic from was our dad that he grew up with.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that is. That's blowing my mind right now.
That's why I had such a heavy respect for Miles Davis too, though. Is because sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, it's because when I would smoke, and me and Dad would smoke, that's what we would be listening to as Miles.
I highly recommend the double CD by Parliament, the double CD compilation. It has all the shit. It's all the shit. The doo-doo chases, the whole nine, all the shit.
The doo-doo chaser.
Bro, you don't understand. George Clinton was a freaking genius on a different level in a different way, man. And you know, you had to talk about stuff that you couldn't just blatantly say shit like they could in hip hop.
Right.
So he would find ways to say the shit anyway.
Yep.
I mean, Chocolate City is a song about niggas taking over cities all over the country. The Chocolate City and the vanilla suburbs. Come on, man. Bro, and gaining on you. Oh, count up.
Hey, look how much
on you.
Look at how much hip hop those have brought us.
And then they said just break back down. Boom, boom. Da-da-da-da. I mean, the way he just gets so. Chocolate City is one of the most underrated songs of all time because it gets so big and so funky, and then it just go boom, boom. Look
at how much hip hop funk has
shit. The whole G Funk era is
I was just gonna say that's an East Coast thing. G Funk, that was all West Coast. My bad. Yeah, you're right.
G Funk is all fucking Parliament.
Now, let's move on to this next matchup.
Yeah, let's do that. I didn't mean to hold that rabbit hole. That's fine.
we should have played a little something.
Nah,
I know. I'm just saying.
We ain't trying to get hit with that goddamn copyright.
I think that for Parliament albums that could be in this competition that didn't make it. But
right.
All right, Big Ed. We're gonna start with you.
But if he didn't know who Houdini, he don't know Houdini, and then he definitely wouldn't know the Parliament albums.
I didn't say I didn't know who Houdini was. I'm just saying.
So you only know one song by Houdini.
Yes.
And that's my point. I bring up some old Parliament albums if he only knows one song by Houdini. All
right, Big Ed. We're going to start with you on this one.
Yo.
We got Wu-Tang Clan, 36 Chambers, up against Beastie Boys, Licensed to Ill.
Beastie Boys, Licensed to Ill. And that's a damn shame that it had to go up against that.
And it's a damn shame that I didn't put Beastie Boys instead of Brand Nubians. And I thought about that. Actually, I thought about that later after the show when I was listening back. I said, I should have had Beastie Boys instead of the Brand Nubians.
Man, I would have known Beastie Boys.
Nobody gives a fuck with you, about your opinion on that show.
I'm all good with that shit. All right, so
that man. That's the one where we got to fight for our right to party on it, right?
Yep.
Man, that was that was an 80s/90s anthem right there.
Next up, or it's me next.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the greatest rap group of all time, in my opinion, and that's 36 Chambers, Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say Run DMC.
I'm going Beastie Boys. Doubt about
You're
it.
the son of a god shit. Fuck.
Hey,
not even close for me. Not even close for me.
It's a goddamn shame it had to go up against the Beastie Boys.
Not even close for me. License to Ill.
36 Chambers does belong on this list.
I agree, but not Beastie Boys, but License to Ill, not even close for me.
No. Brass Monkey. That funky monkey.
Yeah. Here's a little story to tell about me from know so well.
Hardest motherfucking rhymes ever.
All right, since we're going on hardest fucking rhymes ever. Next up, starting with myself, we got Run DMC, Raising Hell.
Ooh.
Up against the Gap Band 2. I, hands down, already know what I want. And that's Run DMC, Raising Hell.
And very tough call because Gap Band 2's got some killers on it. Of the Gap Band classics are on that motherfucker. You dropped a bomb on me and that shit. But we're talking Run DMC Raising Hell, my favorite Run DMC album of all. So I'm going with Raising Hell.
And we're gonna make that one unanimous. Run DMC with Raising Hell.
And everybody older than me right now just turned the show off for the second time. So you young motherfuckers.
First of all, what is y'all's old asses doing on YouTube?
But see, look, the thing is, they came back. They can't shut it off for a second time if they didn't come back.
Well, they cut it off again. If they didn't cut it off after Earth, Wind, and Fire lost, they definitely cut it off now. I don't even remember who Earth, Wind, and Fire lost to. That's how bad that was. The Earth, Wind, and Fire lost to New Edition. Oh yeah. They definitely cut it off. Never mind. They was already gone.
All right. OG, we're going to start with you here. Another Run DMC album. King of Rock. Up against Goody Mob. Soul Food.
It really didn't matter what you said next. I was going with King of Rock. I started to vote before you even said it, but I decided I would give you the courtesy of saying it.
God damn. Another album that belongs, but went up against something that was too strong. Run DMC, King of Rock. But God damn it, Soul Food belongs on this goddamn list.
I'm going with, well, they were on the list. They just lost in the first round. I'm going with Run DMC, King of Rock as well. All right, next up, Big Ed. Outkast, AT Aliens. Up against Boyz II Men 2.
It's just me and you, your mama and your cousin too.
Man,
Rolling down the strip on Vogue. Yeah, this one I'm riding with Outkast.
You didn't finish that. He's rolling up, slamming Cadillac doors. You got to get Cadillac that problem. You got to get the Cadillac line in there.
oh my God. All right.
I sell Cadillacs for those that don't know. That's what I do for a living. So.
All right, so this is not as easy as it is or easy for me, I should say. Because AT Aliens it's my favorite Outkast album. Boyz
The
II
group
Men
he
2.
gave a 98 to.
Yeah, I gave them a 98. And
he gave Public Enemy a 73.
And then just amended shit and gave Houdini a 60.
hold on, because I gave Outkast a lower score than
Nobody.
Run DMC.
No, you
Or
didn't.
not my bad. Wu-Tang Clan, who is my favorite rap group of all time.
Oh, then
A
he
lower
gave
score.
a 99.
I wish I did.
Outkast had the highest score. That was his
Yeah.
highest score.
Yeah.
Outkast.
Wu-Tang
Which-
gave it hit 90. But yeah, Boyz II Men 2. That was some next shit. That was next level for me.
Motown Philly was their best album.
Debatable. I'm gonna go with Outkast, AT Aliens.
I thought so.
I'm making unanimous, man.
Oh, fuck.
I thought you had to go with that one.
God damn it. I drug that out just for nothing. All right. So, OG. Or is it OG? I went first.
You.
It's on me? Man, sugar cookies. All right. Oh. All right. We got Sky is the Limit. I got to make sure. Okay, Notorious B.I.G.
That was a
What?
song.
Yeah, that's a song.
Folks, why don't we take a second
The
while
Temptations, Sky is the Limit, up against Funk Liddy.
Funk Intellici by Parliament.
This is, ladies and gentlemen, is why you don't drink and host.
This is why you get people that know what the hell they talking about. Funk Intellici by Parliament.
Okay.
and Sky's the Limit by
The
Temptation.
Temptations.
and
Sky's the limit for me.
Funk Intellici by Parliament. It ain't even close.
and Parliament. Funkadelic is moving on.
God damn. What the fuck? The
Flashlight.
Temptations?
That's the Flashlight album, man.
I know, but still the
Talking about-
Temptations?
The greatest fucking party song of all time. Flashlight, nigga. And the introduction of Sir Nose Devoid of Funk.
Oh.
I am Sir Nose Devoid of Funk.
Wasn't that another album cover that was drawn by your guy, David Lloyd?
That Overton Lloyd. David is my boy, the keyboard player. Overton Lloyd is the artist. And there used to be a TV show called Win, Lose, or Draw, and he used to be on there too. Yeah, he did. That was his first one. Was Parliament, the Funk Intellici, because that's where he created Sir Nose.
Yep.
Y'all want to hear the story how he created Sir Nose?
Sure.
We'll tell that later. We'll tell it later. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole just yet, man.
All right.
Or should I? Or should I? Should I go down it right now? Let's go down it right now.
All right. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Just can't stay. I can't
So this is probably inappropriate, but I'm going to tell it anyway. So Overton used to sit around and just draw cartoons of shit all the time. That was just what he did. Mm-hmm. They'd be sitting around chilling while he's sitting around drawing cartoons and shit. Well, George Clinton came up with this thing. They would strap this thing around their this neck. It had a long nose. It was a rubber thing. You would strap it around like this and tie it up in the back, and had this long nose, and they would snort coke with it. And Overton was drawn. Overton was drawing him with that nose on. And George Clinton said, "What the fuck you drawing, man? Right? Because we doing coke over here, nigga. What the fuck you doing?" And Overton was scared, actually, because, you know, he thinking he going to be pissed off that I did this. So he said, "Oh, nothing, man." And he turned the page and he said, "Nah, motherfucker, give me that." And he snatched it and he saw it. And he was like, "Oh, shit, Sir Nose." And they created the character Sir Nose behind that character. So if you ever look at a picture of Sir Nose, you'll notice I always notice that there's a string attached in the back. You'll see the string where it's tied up in the back because it's a little thing they strapped onto their face with the long nose. And that's how the character Sir Nose, Devoid of Funk, was created.
Just can't stay. I can't stay. Can't stay.
And that's your old school fact of the day.
And man, I just want to let y'all know, you can watch any of the shows. In any of the shows, you might catch one of those old school facts of the day. So you gotta pay attention to them.
You never know when they're gonna come. They just happen.
Yep.
Yes.
They
Now,
just
OG,
okay.
let's move on to you.
Okay.
Next matchup is NWA, straight out of Compton, up against One Nation Under a Groove, Funkadelic.
A One Nation Under a Groove, Funkadelic.
Be good.
It's a shame some of these goddamn matchups. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this one on the back of Wayz. So I'm gonna go with NWA, straight out of Compton.
Straight out of Compton. It wasn't even a hard decision for me. He said he's gonna put it on my back. Man, killing me. I carry 50 pound backpack.
It wasn't hard for me either. One Nation Under a Groove by landslide. Love Straight Out of Compton, great album, but One Nation Under a Groove, nigga, please.
Now, Big Ed,
Yep.
we're gonna get you up here next. Southern Playalistic. I ain't gonna try to say the rest.
Funky Cadillac
Music. Cadillac funky music.
Yes.
I thought it was Funky Cadillac music.
Outcast, obviously. Up against AC/DC, Back in Black.
When all the players came from far and wide, wearing afros and braids, kicking in gangster rhymes. Now I'm here to tell you, ain't a player today. I'm going with Outkast.
Don't get me wrong, it is definitely
Even when he sing it, he don't finish the hook, but that's all right.
Look, even though this is one of my favorite Outkast albums, excuse me, it is not better than AT Aliens in my opinion, but it is one of my favorites. Back in Black had more hits. And I'm going to go with AC/DC, Back in Black.
I'm going with AC/DC, Back in Black.
Oh, wow.
That's not even an upset, bro.
It is.
Actually, it's not.
All right.
All the
Next,
people my age just stopped watching.
Who? Who just stopped watching?
All the people my age.
I don't like them anyway.
right. We ain't only sitting here catering to hip hop heads. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the greatest album of
But
all
they
time.
need to
Not
do.
the
What
greatest
they need to do
rap.
is listen to Back in Black. They'll understand because that motherfucker is banging.
I'm saying. I can guarantee you, most of the black community has banged out to Back in Black at least once. Whether it is Hell's Bells, Back in Black.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I've head banged to that shit too. But yeah, to me it ain't got nothing on Outkast.
Okay.
All right, it's on me next. We have Uncle Jam Wants You.
Man, but let me just say, New Edition beat Earth, Wind, and Fire. You think I'm tripping because AC/DC beat Outkast, motherfucker? Come on.
Uncle Jam Wants You by Funkadelic. Up against
Fire.
TLC, Crazy, Sexy, Cool.
Oh, fire.
This one is definitely...
It's tough. It's the Knee Deep album for those who don't know. Uncle
Yeah.
Jam Wants You. That's where not just Knee Deep is. That's the...
Yeah. Then you got Crazy, Sexy, Cool. That's the album that really hit me to TLC.
Well, that's their first album.
Yeah.
That's what hipped everybody to TLC.
Hey, all right. You know what? I was a young man going through puberty. When I saw Chili,
This was their second album, I think.
when I saw Chili, hey, that hit me onto something different. So I don't know, man. This one's a little more tough. I am gonna go with Crazy, Sexy, Cool though. OG.
Me?
Yep.
I'm going with Uncle Jam Wants You.
Be good.
I love the Sporty Thieves version of No Scrubs better. When they said no pigeons. So I'm going with Funkadelic. Uncle Jam Wants You.
All right. OG. You ready for this? I already know what
Yep.
you're choosing on this one.
I'm ready for anything.
We have Pearl Jam 10 up against The Time. The Time.
Again, your vote. Everybody know I'm going with The Time. Come on, there's no doubt about it.
Big. That was simple. I didn't even have to try to think about that. I'm like, oh yeah, no, I already put yours down.
No shit. Come on now, that's the fucking Get It Up and Cool and The Stick. Give me a break. Oh baby and Girl and shit. What the fuck?
I'm going with The Time.
I'm going with Pearl Jam.
Fuck Pearl Jam.
Yeah, fuck.
You're the one who put him on there. What the hell you talking about? Fuck Pearl Jam.
Bullshit. I guarantee I didn't put no fucking Pearl Jam on there. I guarantee that one.
You said fuck the goddamn ones I put on there.
You better watch the shows back because I didn't put no fucking Pearl Jam on there. I may have put Leonard Skinner, but I ain't put no goddamn Pearl Jam.
All right. Big M, we on you next.
Yep.
We got Motor Booty up against Get Band.
Motor Booty Affair.
Motor Booty Affair.
Thank you.
Up against Get Band. 3.
Motor Booty Affair.
I agree. Motor Booty Affair.
Yeah, that one is unanimous.
So this is the second round of the first bracket, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just had to get there right.
All right. Next up is on me. We have What Time Is It by The Time up against License to Ill, Beastie Boys. I gotta go with what I know, and that is License to Ill, Beastie Boys.
I'm gonna go with What Time Is It by The Time.
By Morris Day. I'm sorry. I'm going with the Beastie Boys, License to Ill.
There we go.
Fucking kids.
All right. We got New Edition. Wait, who's it on?
777-9311 is better than everything on the Beastie Boys album, but it's on me.
Okay. We got New Edition up against There's a Riot Going On.
I don't even know what There's a Riot Going On is, so I'm going with New Edition.
Hold on, let me make sure.
Feeling the riot going on. Wasn't that Gap Band?
Sly and the Family Stone.
Sly and the Family Stone.
Oh yeah, that was Sly and the Family Stone. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with Sly and the Family Stone.
Be good.
And what was the first one?
New Edition. Self-titled album.
Sly and the Family Stone.
I will go New Edition.
Fuck Candy Girl.
Hey, fuck Candy Girl. You know how many women I fucked the Candy Girl? All right, next up.
You were too young to fuck the Candy Girl. Stop lying.
You know how many white girls I introduced to that song? They thought it was new.
Didn't even have hair on his balls yet. Stop that.
Look, I'm just saying. You don't need. Never mind. I ain't going into detail.
Around whining, talking about Mr. Telephone Man.
Like you in some candy, girl.
Yeah, wasn't nothing wrong with my goddamn telephone. Fuck you.
All right, Big Ed. You ready?
Yep.
We have Metallica, the Black Album, up against Cameo, Word Up.
Word Up.
I'm going the Black Album.
Word Up.
I got outnumbered. All right, next up.
You know Metallica beat out motherfucking Pink Floyd, so fuck Metallica. Bye. I don't know in what universe Metallica is better than Pink Floyd, but bye.
Well, they won,
You
so
know,
it doesn't matter.
I want to say something though, because you just by saying that it just dawned on me a group that's not represented here, and it's a fucking shame, and that's Steely Dan.
Oh, damn.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Hey, 19, come on, man. You know what? Stop. Let me just say this. I'm just going to say this. Every time you do that, you are ruining the integrity of this show. To say we're judging the best album of all times, and you've never heard of fucking Steely Dan. Give me a break, man.
Well, they didn't make the brackets, so clearly
Yeah.
it's not that big of a deal.
Okay. See what I'm saying? When I say we're ruining the integrity of this show with comments like that.
All right. Starting with myself. Wait, it's starting with me? Really? Damn.
Yep.
I really
We
wanted to start off with OG on this one.
Nope, it's on you.
Shit. All right. I'm going to need your help, OG, because I cannot, for the life of me, pronounce this. Funkateliki?
That's you. That's it.
All right.
Tell-
Funkateliki up against The Time. I am going with The Time.
So if you need help with that, I'll tell you. The way the song Funkadelic went, they did it two different ways when they sang it. They said Funk Intellicy, Funk Intellicy. So there's two ways to say it. But yes, I'm going with The Time as well.
I'm gonna go with Funkadelic.
All right.
That's a great one. That's the Bop Gun Flashlight classic album, man. Great shit, man. That's it's Parliament, man. George Clinton is a fucking genius, man. He's a fucking genius.
All right, OG, we're going to start with you on this next matchup.
I was just thinking about what has came off of those albums after. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, come on, Flashlight. I mean, Bop Gun.
Yeah, there's too much that has come after that on the backs of that.
Parliament is probably Parliament and James Brown are the two most sampled groups. George Clinton, I would say George Clinton and James Brown are the two most sampled artists of all times.
Yes.
And there's no doubt about it.
Yeah. So they brought us funk and hip hop. You know?
Yeah.
Their
That's
longevity
true.
is unmatched.
Exactly. I agree.
Now, starting with you, OG, we got the next matchup. Uncle Jam Wants You up against AT Aliens.
Uncle Jam.
I'm going AT Aliens.
Sorry. I'm going to go with AT Aliens again as well.
I knew that was going to happen. That's why I made sure that
Got his vote.
somebody got it right.
All right. Big Ed, we start with you here. And this is right up your alley as well. And Run DMC, I was going to say AC/DC. Run DMC Raising Hell up against Straight Outta Compton, NWA.
Raising Hell.
All right.
There ain't an NWA without a Run DMC.
This is pretty much true, but I'm still going to go with Straight Outta Compton.
And I'm going Raising Hell. Raising Hell changed hip hop forever. White people, Raising Hell brought white people to hip hop.
This is true. Oh, and this one starts with me, and I already know this could go either way, and I would not be mad at it at all. We have AC/DC Back in Black up against Run DMC King of Rock. I am personally going to go with AC/DC on this.
It's so me, right?
It is.
I love fucking Back in Black. It's it's one of my favorite albums by far. I mean, there's a lot of albums that I would pick ACDC over. That Back in Black is just a phenomenal CD. Um, King of Rock is what it is, man. It's hip hop history. I'm King of Rock. I'm going to Run DMC.
Big Ed, it's on you.
Yeah. It's actually funny that this album came up against a rock album.
Yeah, that's interesting, right? And that's what was making me a little bit, actually.
King of Rock, ain't nothing higher. Yeah. I'm going to Run DMC and the King of Rock.
All right. Then to wrap up this episode here,
sorry, Ma.
we have Run DMC, King of Rock. Moving on.
It's the Wayz verse, y'all. Stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel. Hey.
I'm back.
All right. We back?
We are back.
Welcome to part 2 of the Wayz verse. This is part 2 of the greatest album. This is round 2, actually, because the first one had 3 parts, and this is part 2, round 2 of round 2. I think is how best way to put it. Where we're putting the greatest groups here, and we've already finished the first portion of this bracket. And now we're here on the last portion of the bracket where we're going to get down to a one album that will be up against going
1999.
1999, final 8. So maybe we'll come down to a final 2 again, do another poll, do it like last time again. That's an option. We'll see how this goes. Wayz, what's happening, man?
Man, all right. So we're gonna start off right in the quarters here. We got 8 albums facing off to see who moves on to the Elite 8 and joins Prince in 1999 in the greatest album of all time tournament.
Now, I'm gonna pop a gummy here, so y'all better watch out. If this motherfucker happen to kick in before this show is over,
oh shit,
I will run down a bunny hill.
Look,
oh fuck,
I'm on glass number 3. If you can't tell by my eyes, you think I'm maybe high, but I am not. I've just had way too much to fucking drink tonight.
bro. I'm starting to worry about you way out there in the country. Love it.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and hit this in reverse order here. We're gonna go counterclockwise, essentially, starting with Big Ed, and then we're gonna go OG and then myself. We're gonna finish this bracket out.
I thought we finished that bracket.
We finished the first 2 rounds of that bracket. This is the second part of it where we finish off the rest of that bracket.
Okay.
I want to say this, man. I don't know if I have a problem, but everybody that tries a gummy seems to call on me to tell me about it. I had a guy from work come over to me and say, "Man, I tried one of those gummies. That motherfucker got me high as hell. I like that shit."
Hey, that sounds like it must have been white. He's like, I like it. I like it a lot.
He's a brother, but he's
Proper.
He's a white brother.
He's a proper.
He's a brother, man. He's a brother, but he just got he's different.
His brother is Braxton.
Okay, I got you.
He's different, but but he was like, bro, I like that. That might be my new go-to. I like the street. I don't smell like it. I was sitting up in my desk hiding a motherfucker.
Man, I'm happy it's legal for y'all up there.
We working on it here.
Wait, I cannot fucking wait until they make that shit legal here.
But you know what the interesting thing is? Most of the smokers still get their weed from the weed man. They don't. My brother don't go to the dispensary.
Is it cheaper or
Because
something?
it costs too much at dispensary.
And
What cost us $40?
he says dispensary weed gets you high as a motherfucker, but your high comes down fast.
I see. I haven't heard that.
That's what he says. He said you get high as fuck, but then it goes away.
But the
It
dispensary
don't
I've
last.
heard of, what cost me $40 on the street will cost me $80 to $100 in the store.
Yeah, but the weed ain't the same. So he was saying the dispensary weed gets you high as fuck, but then the high goes away fast.
Basically, bro. What you get from a dispensary is when you hit that blunt, you all hit it one time, you put it out, and then 3-4 hours later you relight that motherfucker.
Now, see this. Yeah, let's save this topic for another day.
Because I don't smoke, so all I get from I like them because I like it that it's legal because I get gummies from the dispensaries.
Right.
Absolutely.
Now, see, the
Gummies.
last pack of gummies I ate the whole motherfucking pack of gummies in one night
Yeah.
and woke up high the next day.
Yeah, well, because they don't it don't get you high right away.
Yeah,
You
it
gotta
kicks in
eat it and
later.
wait for it,
Now, see, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
And I woke up high the next day and I was like, man, what the fuck is this shit?
A lot of smokers do that and they don't really get it. They don't, and by the time it kicks in, you done ate 4 or 5 of them some bitches.
Mhm.
But the reason I ate that much gummies is because I already had the fucking munchies.
Wondering why you can hear your heartbeat in the next
I thought we
room.
were saving this for another day.
Right? All right. Next day. This weekend. So, Big Ed, we're going to go ahead and start with you. Let's get the ball rolling. I'm going to take another drink. Cheers.
I already did.
Yeah, I know. Big Ed. We have Beastie Boys, Licensed to Ill, up against The Time's self-titled album, The Time.
Beastie Boys, Licensed to Ill.
I really hate to do this to you, OG, because I know you. But I got to go with Beastie Boys as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with The Time. Somebody got to get it right.
Because you got to fight. Or all right.
Get it up. Get ready for a real good time. Gonna try to blow your mind. Can't you see?
And one of the hardest hip hop songs ever.
And then
That motherfucker Revere.
Work the stick in my ride. Cool. COOL. What that spell?
I'm sorry. I know Brass Monkey. That Funky Monkey over any of those.
And by the way,
I like Funky Monkey, by the way. It tastes good.
I don't like a Funky Monkey.
Y'all might know this already, but
Just can't stay.
Oh, we need to pop up anyway. Can't stay.
So you might know this already, but since it's going out, I may as well share this fact for those that don't know. The original Time album, Morris Day was actually the drummer for a band called Flight Time. And the original Time album was totally and completely recorded by Prince and Morris Day. There's no one else on that album. Prince was if you look at the credits, it is produced by Jamie Starr, which is a character Prince created. And after the album was a hit, they had to put a band together, and Morris went and got his old band, Flight Time, and whose lead singer was Alexander O'Neal, and him and Prince didn't get along. So Alexander O'Neal got kicked out the group, and Jelly Bean Johnson was brought into the group to play drums, and the rest of the band was Morris's old band where Morris played drums, and that became the Time. But the first album, the one that we just kicked out for these white boys that rap, this white punk rock band that made a rap album that we just ousted this album with, is all recorded totally and completely by Prince and Morris Day. And that's why the first album sounds a lot different from the second album, because the second album is where the Time, as with Terry Lewis and Jimmy Jam and the likes, they actually were playing on the second album. So if you listen to the two albums, you can tell the difference. The first one sounds a lot more like Prince. That's your old school fact of the day. And you're muted.
I'm not muted anymore, though.
Oh, yeah, you were.
All right. Before we move on to this next matchup, bro, I gotta ask you because it keeps distracting the shit out of me every time I see it. Who's the light-skinned cholo that keeps going to your fridge?
Which one? The ones with the braids or the one without the braids?
With the braids.
That was Ty.
And I've been fucking me up this entire day.
There we go.
Thank you. That's better, Big Ed, because we don't need to see that shot of your kitchen. Because everybody walking in and out the kitchen, we can see.
My bad.
Man, that was fucking me up, bro.
I'm glad he said something, because it actually happened when we were doing the smoke session too.
I'm sitting here like, since when did bro start hanging out with Mexicans like that?
Let me go ahead and do that one. There we go.
All right. OG, we starting with you now. We have ATLiens up against Motor Booty Affair. Got it right this time.
Motor Booty Affair, baby, all day.
You already know where I'm going with this, ATLiens.
I think you skipped right over me and said that because
we're going counterclockwise now.
Oh yeah, damn. Never mind.
I may be drunk, but I'm not fucked up.
I'm going with ATLiens. I'm sorry. You ain't got to apologize. I get it. This is turning into a kids show.
Damn, you just gonna put it out there like
all
that?
All the grown folks, y'all can leave now.
First of all, if this was a kid show, Lil Uzi Vert would have been on the brackets.
Yeah, Lil Uzi Vert would have been on here.
He may as well be. So would have been. All the grown folk music is getting kicked off by kid shit.
Hey, we're starting with myself.
Shit, because I grew up in the 90s. I'm sorry. I ain't had no choice. I was born in 78, so.
All right. Start off with I ain't aging myself. Fuck y'all niggas out there.
I'm 43 years old. Fuck it.
I just don't want these people knowing on the internet. Next up, we got King of Rock by Run DMC up against the Black Album by Metallica, starting with myself.
That's the Black Album lost.
Did it?
I thought so too.
Oh, yeah, Word Up did beat it. Hold up. I'm a trip. All right, King of Rock up against Word Up Cameo. God damn, that doesn't make it any easier on me.
Yeah, it does.
No, the fuck it don't. Run DMC up against fucking Cameo. Word Up. I'm going Run DMC.
I was gonna say that should make it easy.
Big Ed, Run DMC.
Yeah, Run DMC, King of Rock.
I'm gonna go with Cameo, but I'm not mad at Run DMC. It's like candy, candy. I can see it when you walk. Even when you talk, it takes over me.
That is crazy. I do end up playing that somewhere in every damn mix I do.
Hey, it's a necessity. Now, Big Ed, we're going to start with you on this matchup. We have There's a Riot Going On by Sly and the Family Stone. Up against Raising Hell, Run DMC.
Raising Hell, Run DMC.
OG?
Raising Hell, Run DMC.
Landslide. Not a landslide, but unanimous vote.
Landslide for me.
All right, OG.
All three of us to answer that one. That's a landslide.
OG, we starting with you. And we have, we're in our semifinals now. We have License to Ill by the Beastie Boys up against King of, Ill.
There's no more real music left, by the way. There's all hip hop left. I'm guessing.
By King of Rock, or against King of Rock by Run DMC.
I'm going with Run DMC.
I'm going to Run DMC.
Oh, damn, bro. You just going to jump in front of me?
Shit, sorry.
You hit me with that. You going to eat your cornbread? All right. I'm going to Run DMC as well, so that's unanimous. Now.
Crazy those two came up against each other, though.
It is.
It's not crazy to me.
It's
crazy that beat out the time, but it ain't crazy about anything else.
Next
those
up,
the greatest hip hop albums ever.
Why didn't we just do a greatest hip hop album ever then?
Oh, because that could be a future date.
Well, it may as well be this one.
No.
Y'all don't know all the old shit. All y'all doing is picking hip hop shit.
We still got two whole brackets of groups, one more whole bracket of solos, and then plus a bunch of et ceteras.
This is a sham. What's next?
All right, starts with me actually. Raising Hell by Run DMC up against AT Aliens, Outcast. Shit. I actually thought this was going to be a lot easier for myself, but now that I'm actually putting thought behind making my decision, because it actually matters at this point. I have to go with AT Aliens.
It's on me?
Yep.
Raising Hell.
I'm going Raising Hell. I've been voting against AT Aliens for 5 rounds now. Because the song of the album got one.
Funky Cadillac music should have been there in front of AT Aliens.
All right. So, this leads us to the final vote of this bracket, which will go until next week's show. And it will be Run DMC versus Run DMC. Raising Hell up against King of Rock. Ladies and gentlemen,
Wow.
You get the final vote. We'll be posting the poll up on Facebook in the What Up Though Show Network, or What Up Though Show Facebook group.
Yep.
And I'll be sharing it over to the Smoke Session group and the Wayz verse and my personal profile if you gentlemen would like.
I will do
you
it
can
on my
share.
personal profile as well. Yes, absolutely.
Perfect. And we can get a tally of votes here. And next week, I'll let you know who wins.
Wow.
King of Rock versus Raising Hell.
Run DMC up against Run DMC.
Wow. I just want to name some groups that was in this category here, in this bracket. Parliament, Funkadelic, Earth, Wind, and Fire, The Time,
Pink
Gap
Floyd,
Band,
The
all of them
Temptations.
wiped out.
Pink Floyd, The Doors.
The
Fuck them white
Temptations
folks.
got first.
I'm talking about some real cold, old school, classic soul shit out of there. It comes down to Run DMC versus Run DMC.
Hey, that's the way the bracket shook up.
It is what it is.
We should have did a hip hop version and an R&B version because this ain't fair to R&B. I'm just saying. I'm offended by my own show right now. This is not fair to R&B music. It's not. It's not, and I know how y'all feel. I know how you feel out there, R&B fans. I feel your pain. I'm gonna stand up for you right now. I feel your pain.
Hey, look, if you don't like the brackets, ladies and gentlemen, it's all good. Well, at least I understand. But I will say, stay tuned because you never know what the Wayz verse is going to bring you. And I like to throw a left hook when you expect a right. So go ahead, subscribe, like, and come and see what we got for you next week.
Yo, we are. That's it? That's it, man.
That's it. We'll find out the winner next week.
All right, I want to. I don't know if Big Ed wanted to talk about getting high.
So that's Run DMC versus Run DMC.
Yeah, that's the Wayz verse, y'all. We want to thank y'all for joining us, man. Make sure y'all check us out again next week. Subscribe to the channel. We got a lot more shows. We got the What Up Though Show. We got the Smoke Session 612. We also have the Showdown. So make sure you check out all the shows right here on the What Up Though Show Radio Network. I'm your boy OG Tim Wilson. On behalf of Big Ed and Wayz, this is the Wayz verse, and we out of him.
Yeah, I'm bulletproof.